Welcome to another episode of Frontier Live. Today we're talking all things towing. Hitching up to the Nissan Frontier is quite simple. You have your standard hitch receiver, 7 and 4 pin connectors, and your tow hook locations are super easy to find. In this application, I'm running a Bluetooth wireless brake controller by Kurt. All right, guys, we are towing to get the trailer fixed and just wanted to share some commentary, share some thoughts on the towing impressions with the Nissan Frontier. You know, the trailer, I don't know if you guys can see it behind me. It is, about 3,000 pounds right now. I don't have it fully loaded with water and food and things like that, so it's about maybe 2,800 to 3,000 pounds, closer to 3,000 I would say. And the trailer does a great job of handling it. I'm not one of these people that's going to tell you you don't even feel the trailer behind you, because that's BS. Anytime you're towing with a mid-size vehicle, mid-size truck, SUV, you're going to feel weight back there once you get over 2,000 pounds. That's just the nature of the beast. If you haven't seen episode 2 of Frontier Life, I talk about a little bit about my 2,500 mile road trip with my family where we towed our trailer through New Mexico and Colorado. And I don't have a lot of towing footage from that trip because I was with my family and I was enjoying them, and I didn't feel the need to be filming all the time. But the truck did beautifully. It did great on higher elevation. When you're going up some grades, the truck did well. Of course, when you're at 8%, 9% grades, it's not that the truck struggled, but you could definitely sense that you could use more power, but it did just fine. It never hiccuped. It never got too warm. It never overheated. It was great. It was perfect for us. And I think if you temper your expectations and know that you are going to be towing with a mid-sized truck and that has some limitations, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. What I mean by that is when you're towing with a mid-sized truck, I think the sweet spot is going to be that 3,500 to 4,000 pounds. I think once you get, more weight, and if your trailer is taller, like my trailer is not super tall, I can't stand up in my trailer, but if you have something a little bit larger and you're pushing against the wind, I think you might not enjoy the towing experience as much. Right now we have it in tow mode. Like I said, I'm going about 45 and it's a little bit over 2,000 RPM, and that's not because the truck is struggling to get up to speed or anything like that, and right now we'll actually get up to highway speed, but it's because the tow mode, it's going to aggressively put you in the meat of the power band, and so it's going to require the transmission to be at a higher RPM so you can push the truck. What's really interesting is having towed with a 5th gen 4Runner, this truck feels like what that 4Runner felt like without towing, without a trailer in the back. This one, like I mentioned, you can feel the trailer, but it gets up and moves pretty quick, guys. We're doing about 70 miles per hour and we are just at about 2,000 RPM. The truck is holding steady. We are moving. We're going up a little hill here. I don't know if you can tell, and everything is working beautifully. This truck handles the weight really well. This 9-speed transmission, this V6, they're doing a great job. They are handling everything as intended. I really have no gripes and concerns. The cabin is quiet. It's not bouncing around. The Bilstein shocks are doing a great job of dampening the extra load and dampening everything else, and the leaf springs are doing a great job of handling the weight. This transmission is really, really fantastic. Paired with that naturally aspirated V6, 310 horsepower, 281 pound-feet of torque. It's the perfect towing companion for a trailer this size. I can't stress that enough. It doesn't lose any of the refined qualities that it has when you're not towing. Those continue with the towing experience. When we need more power, it's instantaneous. It gives it to us. It's just a great experience, guys. It handles a 3,500 pound trailer just fine. And again, if you're looking to tow a little bit more, I would maybe consider going with a full-size truck, because the reality is when you're towing with a mid-sized truck, I don't care if it's the Ranger Raptor or a TRD Pro or anything like that. Start getting up to 4,000 pounds, it's not going to feel that great. It's not going to, you know, put a smile on your face. And I think you just have to temper your expectations with that. Now, there's people out there that tow with much heavier trailers or with boats, and they don't have a problem. And I think, again, it's just tempering your expectations and understanding the limitations of your truck, and understanding the weight of what you're towing. You know, if you're getting into towing for the first time, you need to know your payload capacity, you need to know what your tongue weight capacity is, and you need to know the weight of your trailer and that tongue weight. And those are things that you need to consider before purchasing a truck to do some towing with. And you know, if you guys are in the market for a Nissan Frontier Pro 4X, you're towing something about, you know, 4,000 pounds, you're going to be very happy. This 9-speed transmission right now, we're under 2,000 RPM and we're going 70 miles per hour. And again, you can feel it in the back because there is weight in the back, but it's not bad at all. It's not bad. It's very planted. The trailer's not swaying everywhere. It's a really nice drive, guys. So some midsize trucks have coil springs in the back. Not the best for towing or hauling heavier equipment. I think that the leaf springs are just tried and true, and then just give you a little bit more endurance when putting weight in the back. Obviously, spring coils will give you a nicer, more refined ride on the day-to-day basis. But again, this truck handles it great. It's a great towing partner, and I can't recommend it enough, guys. But we'll check in with y'all once we get to JP's and just wrap this video up. All right, guys, so we just got to JP's and we averaged 16.9 miles per gallon. However, with that being 2 miles per gallon wrong, let's call it 15 miles per gallon. So 15 miles per gallon, towing about 21 miles. Is that what it was? We'll figure it out. But not bad. 15 miles per gallon. Pretty good. The Nissan Frontier Pro 4X, as you see it here, has a towing capacity of about 6,680 pounds and a payload capacity of 1,220 pounds. Our Valiant XTD here has a length of about 13 feet from tongue to the back, and it weighs about 3,500 pounds. All right, guys, we're back home. Trailer's put away, and I just want to go ahead and wrap up this video real quick. But as you guys saw in the video, the Nissan Frontier tows well. It tows our trailer real well. Unloaded, unladen. It's about 3,000 pounds what we towed today, and it handles it beautifully. I think when you start pushing, you know, 4,500, 5,000 pounds, I don't think you're going to really enjoy towing with a mid-sized truck, and I don't think any other truck out there is going to give you much more improved towing dynamics than this one. With the leaf springs, with that 9-speed automatic and that naturally aspirated V6, I think it gives you a really compelling package that, you know, provides you a really solid towing experience. Honestly, the cabin's quiet. It handles long distances well. I towed 2,500 miles with this same setup, and my truck never overheated, never had any issues. And so here to tell you guys that this thing is a great towing companion. And if you have any questions, guys, post them down below. I like to respond to every single one, or at least I try to. And thank you again for supporting the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.